Welcome back, awesome H.A.C.K.S fans and subscribers. I'm expecting this to be another one of those, is it Yufan? Yufan 118 scale, approximately 118 scale plastic kits. I'll stick the link and just the videos up here to some of the sexy German soldier ones that I did, the sensual soldiers they called him. I've ordered two from now. I've ordered a fantasy orc, and I ordered a sort of sci-fi mech, which is going to be smaller, a lot smaller than 118, maybe closer to the B25 128 scale. I'm not sure. We'll see when that comes. I'm not sure which one this is, or if it's both. I believe it's only one of them, but it could be both. Right, that's one. Which one's that? Okay, let's put that down. It's a lot bigger box than I've seen previously. Alright, doesn't even tell me anything. Yufan model, Dragon Rabbit design, Dragon Rabbit resin. Oh, we've got some writing on there. So, hi everyone, I am Yufan. I like model making. I'm very happy to meet so many model lovers. Thank you very much for visiting Yufan Model Shop. This is like a small bar where model lovers gather. Yes, you don't have to think about anything else here. Just return time to yourself and let those annoying guys go to hell, at least for now. Isn't it? Haha! We don't care about countries, races, customs, beliefs, skin color, occupations, even if you are president. I don't care. In my eyes, we're just model lovers. We're all equal. Hey friend, come on. Don't worry if someone will laugh at your level. I'm also a novice, but it's not that important. What's really important here is that in the process of making the model, you find the happiness that truly belongs to you. Is not it? Welcome to Yufan Model Just for Fun. But it doesn't tell me what model it is here. Ooh, I've got like a sander for my fingernails or for the resin parts. This one should be the orc, and the mech will come later, judging by those pictures. There's my warning in Chinese, which I've no idea what that says, but I'll put it there. If you're a Chinese reader, you can pause the video and you can have a read or take a screenshot or something. All right, let me get to this orc. Now this orc's got quite a big spectacular base. I bought it because I only want the head. That's all I want. So I'm hoping it's going to be a good size compatibility scale with Boss Fight Studios 118 stuff. If not, I'll be a bit upset. Well, not upset, just a bit annoyed, because it says 118, it says 9.5 cm, and you know these are below the 118 scales, normally about 10 cm, depending. Put that away from there. Right, that's all part of the base. Part is trousers and his body. I'll just review the Captain America. I'll stick him in his videos. That body is compatible, so hopefully the rest will look good. Now, obviously, it's going to be zero articulation, but I'm not worried about that because I want the head. The head, I'm hoping, is a separate piece. In which case, if it is, it'll be very easy to make a copy and then make whatever. Oh, that looks a bit small there. Make whatever changes I need. It's going to be far more difficult than I thought, because his head is not a separate piece. His face, it looks, oh no, it is his head. I'm telling a lie. And his head is going to be quite small. Too small. Oh no! Okay, so here I've got see the head just about? Head and boot. Looks pretty cool. Got the base here. I've got torso, the waist and upper thighs here. I've got some horns, part of his axe, a skull, a flag, some other bits there. Here I've got his arms, another boot, and I'm not sure what that part is there. And there is 0 instructions. But this can't be that hard to figure out. Okay. In fact, I'll take out... In fact, you wouldn't even be able to see it here. It's so small. And it's a very poor resolution. It should be this one here. And this is the mech I ordered there. It's going to be quite hard to actually focus this. Now, I'm not that keen to make it now because of transport and travel. That's when it's going to break. I will have a quick look at the base and some of the body parts and show you. It's just a shame that's a touch too small. I would quite hope the body is the right size. The body's the perfect size when I compare to Captain America, just that the head looks tiny. I have to learn how to upscale stuff. Okay, not that hard to figure out how the base goes together. I have to cut these spurs off to make it fit properly. Very diorama-ish, which is pretty cool. I like that. I will give you guys a closer look at his body, upper body, and the top of the thighs, legs. The upper body you can actually use in 118. Make a cast of that. You could... from the cast you make, you could quite easily adapt that for other 118 stuff. So having a look at Captain America here. That would work. In fact, if I take a Fortnite figure, this is a custom I'm working on, I'll stick him up there, it's just the videos. That have to go down slightly lower, but that would be comparable for scale. Not too shabby. In fact, it might have, you could almost do it straight away with the female Skull Trooper. She's a bit butch. So scale wise, that's pretty cool for the body. Just the and it's well sculpted. You can work with that. Just that this is the head. This lovely looking awesome orc head is going to be so small compared to other 118 scales. Fortunately, he wasn't that expensive. Now, the mech I've got coming is not 118. It's a lot smaller, but it looks really cool. Now, hopefully, the camera will focus. You can see how cool that head is. Very, very nice. That might even work with a smaller B25 scale, funnily enough, especially 118. Now, if I compare that to Captain America's head, you see it's tiny. Any other one to small head? Okay, I'll take this Avatar, the Na'vi figure. I'll stick him to videos, and they are skinny, they are thin, and even compared to that, his head is still too small. But all's not lost. There's still things that I can use, and if I don't make any copies or anything of it, I'll still build this and paint this in the future anyway. It'll be a nice piece for my gaming room, which I'll have in about 400 years. That is the plan. Other things like these boots are awesome. I mean, come on. There's so much things we can use here. And that scale on those boots, I mean, those are big. That can be easily used as a lower leg for like a boss fight studios. But there's no ankle articulation, which would be really hard to add. But if you're making a copy of it anyway, you can just cast and cast and cast. And practice makes perfect. So the boots are really, really good. The arms. So here's the right arm up to the elbow. And again, the scale is just a bit out, but you can use that. And you can add articulation, that'll be a bit tough. Left arm a bit more difficult because it's already so bent already, but it's got a chain around there. You're going to make some figures with some more static, or only like, maybe you've got a full articulation on one arm and just 1 point on the other arm. Making copies of these parts would be really, really good. I just wish the head was in better scale. And then I said I'll show you the waist and legs down. In fact, pretty good at doing like a DC Lobo perhaps, with the skull on there. Again, that's almost perfect scale. But they just made the head a bit small perhaps to make him look a lot bigger elsewhere, I don't know. Great looking model, has to be said. I'm not disappointed with that. I'm just disappointed with that because I really want that head. It's really, really a nice sculpt. So I'm going to have to be investigating how to upscale something in casting. Never done it before. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this and change camera to a macro one to get a better look and focus on the head. I'll be back in a second. So here we can see the head, very, very nicely sculpted. Just that it's too small for your 118. It would work with some mods for B25, I think, but I've got no B25 here to test with. But it's very, very beautifully sculpted. So I'm just resting his torso and his head on the waist. That's what I was wobbling around a bit. Looks good. I think the issue with the height is because the base is so thick. That's adding like at least a centimetre to his height. So rather than being 9.5, it'd be 8.5, maybe 8 centimetres. That's why he's scaling just a bit too small for other 118 scale action figures. Let's maybe look at some of the Star Wars ones which are more truer to 118 as opposed to the modern lines which are more 4-inch. Great model, great look with parts we can use for 118. But the head, which I really want to use 118, I'm going to have to investigate how to upscale. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back to some more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, okay? Bye-bye.